a lot of priorities, housing, health. For defence, where is the money going to come from? Is it going to come from those other...
Well, I think at the moment within our budgetary frameworks and our ambition to level of ambition 2, that's all manageable within our current fiscal framework. And we had good figures again this morning. In terms of the future, in terms of level of ambition 3, which won't kick in for a number of years, obviously we'll assess that at that particular point in time. But what's happening here does give additional mechanisms that we in other states could use. At the moment we're not borrowing because we have a surplus in our exchequer financing. We have the largest capital programme at the moment underway. And also, of course, we're particularly focusing on cyber security threats, maritime security threats, working with other member states. We're procuring a primary radar system, and we're likely to be doing that via the joint procurement model. It's already gone out to tender during my time as Minister of Defence. And I think the broader issues that face Europe face us as well in terms of procurement, speed of procurement, the nimbleness of the defence industry globally and within Europe to respond to increasing demands and so on. So these are kind of real pragmatic issues that are facing member states at the moment.
On neutrality, do you have any concerns about how those EU budget funds are going to be used potentially to buy weapons? Does it contravene any assurances Ireland was given in the past under the Lisbon Treaty? And are you going to avail of any of them? The loans, the cohesion funding, the flexibility and the stability and growth pact?
No, you see, we don't avail of a whole lot of cohesion funding as it speaks. This really primarily will help other member states across Europe who will need that flexibility in their fiscal frameworks and will need these mechanisms to increase their spending on defence, and particularly some countries who feel very vulnerable at the moment in terms of the Russian threat. So, as things presently stand, in the context of our policy of military neutrality, which essentially means we're militarily non-aligned, we're not members of NATO, this does not in any way contravene that. I mean, investing in your own security, investing in your own defence capability does not contravene military neutrality. We have a peacekeeping force. We're open in Lebanon. There has to be interoperability with other countries that we work with on peacekeeping missions, and so it's logical. And we genuinely have to enhance our own capabilities. We're coming from a low base in Ireland. It has to be acknowledged compared to other member states in terms of our capabilities, and we shouldn't confuse the two. I'm not saying you are, but people might, and I think it's important that we don't confuse the two issues.
Just on the